Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Bucket J Gaming again. So today's a topic on gaming. Um, so since the Phase 5 challenge is nearing an end, and we already seen who they picked for top 20, which, by the way, in my opinion, should easily have had Kai Robinson in that list. I mean, there's no reason why he shouldn't have made that, and yet he doesn't make it. Like, there's no reason to. So, for him to not make it just made me mad whatsoever. Made me feel like, it made me feel like that the phase members are only choosing the people that are well known and don't really they're just choosing the most well known players to get through, and then just choosing a bunch of random other people that they just this guy has a video, alright, let's choose him, basically. But honestly, I'm gonna go through my top 5 list, explain why I think they should make it, and honestly, so let me explain how this top 20 thing worked anyways. So they chose the top 20, as most of you who are viewing this video probably already knew. They announced Absorber 20th, right? And I was surprised by that. I thought he was going to be 1 or 2, because he's one of the more well-known people on the platform that we're trying out. He has 1 million people combined from YouTube and TikTok and everything. He has a good amount of following, right? So I would have thought it would have been an easy choice, but they put him at 20th, which also explains probably they were trying to hype it up and be like, and yeah, he made it. They were trying to make it seem like he didn't make it, and then all of a sudden, boom, he makes it, So what I feel like, honestly, I'm gonna start at number 5, the person that barely made it in over someone else. I feel like that's gonna be either Flea or Conradi. So let me explain these two, because I feel like they go back and back. It's kind of a one or the other type situation for this. What I think is Flea is great. No doubt in my mind do I think that he's not going to make it. I think that he has a high chance out of all 20 of these competitors. I have the list pulled up on the side. I think he has the highest chance out of all of them to make it, obviously. Well, not the highest chance, but one of the higher chances. I feel like he's going to make it. But over Conradi, I'm not too sure. I mean, Conradi could go higher in the list, or he could go lower, depending on how the challenge goes. So before I go further into the list, let me explain how this video works. So they had to make one video and tag Phase 5 in it. One video on one picked platform. You could have the most following on that platform or whatever, but they pick one platform, they make one video. That video has to get they choose people with the top 5 most viral videos. It's not like a stream and you hit this many people. It has to be a video. Or at least from what I've heard, it has to be a video. So out of all the videos I've seen already with the views, I'm guessing they're going off views, not likes and all that stuff. I mean, they may go off likes, which if they go off likes will be kind of rigged, because some people get more likes per view proportion than others, which will make it rigged. So it should just go off of how many views that person gets on that video. But if they're going off views, currently from what I've seen, they're giving it a week to go viral or something. Currently, from what I've seen, from all the videos I've seen, I'm pretty sure, from what I last checked, Flea has taken over Conradi by a little bit. It might be a lot now. I really haven't checked recently. It's been a day since I looked. But Flea had more views. So I'm guessing it stayed the same way. But I'm just giving predictions, because I don't know, some video could go way up in views in the next 24 hours. By the time they announce the winners, it could go way up in millions of views. because maybe let's say, oh, it's coming to an end, let's all go watch this person's video, you know? So like, it's honestly goes to whoever at this point, but I'm just here to give my personal opinion on who should make it and who I think out of everyone going into it is going to make it. So as I already said, I think 5 will go to Flea. I don't think Conrad's going to make it, my personal opinion. I have nothing against Conrad. It's just my personal opinion. I really don't think he's going to make it. So at the number 4 spot, number 4, I have either, I mean, it's kind of hard, but I think I'm going to go with Loaf or Laugh, however you want to say his name. I'm pretty sure it's Loaf. So, I mean, yes, he's 14, and yes, he may look older than 14, but I think he has a very high chance. The last I checked, his video had almost 1 million views, and he posted it 2.5 to 3 days ago. So, I mean, that's not bad. That's pretty good compared to him only having 200 or so K on TikTok or something like that. It was like some small number compared to like Absorber and Cuff Boys, stuff like that. Him getting like almost 1 million views on that TikTok in a little bit under 3 days, or a little bit under 4 days, depending on when he posted it, is pretty good. So I think that he's going to take over the number 4 spot. He may move up to number 3, depending on how these next 3 selections go. So I think that final, like say whatever you want to call it. I think Loaf gets 4, Flea gets 5. So then, next number. Wait, why? Never mind. I just confused myself. I thought I said Loaf got 3. Maybe I did. I don't know. I don't really. Don't me. At the number 3 spot, though, I have Grant the Goat. Now, this may be like a very, like people could be like one side like, oh, he's not gonna make it, or the other side like, oh yeah, good choice on where to put him. At the number 3 spot being selected, I have Grant the Goat. Now, don't get me wrong, he deserves to get in. I mean, he had the best top 100 submission. He had the best top 20 submission, in my opinion. I really like Grant the Goat. On the other side, as I hate Absorber, I don't hate him, but I just don't think he deserved to get in this over Kai Robinson for the due fact that he honestly isn't that much more productive than Kai Robinson. Kai Robinson pulls more views per video. Kai Robinson has not a higher subscriber, following count, whatever you want to call it. But I definitely think that Kai Robinson should have gotten in the top 20, and then if he got in the top 20, depending on how that video he would have said, I think he would have had top 5 also. But obviously, as you guys seen by the list, he didn't make it. So honestly, I'm gonna go with Grant the Goat at the number 3 spot. Now, moving on to the number 2 spot, is between Cuff Boys and Absorber. Obviously, one of the two are gonna make it, but it depends on who wants to get the most views, who has the best video. I mean, yes, I may have picked all the well-known people, but that is what FaZe is trying to do. Don't get me wrong, they may have rigged this in every way possible, but that was their whole point. They want to choose the most popular people and have them go all the way through the round. That way, FaZe, for people that don't know them but know these guys that they're selecting, gets the bigger following. Their following count keeps going up. It's just all opinion based. This thing had nothing to do with people gaining subscribers and people getting more growth on their platforms. This had everything to do with FaZe getting more of. I mean, look at me. All the people that had under 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, or 1,000 followers on Twitch, or 1,000 followers on TikTok, none of them made it. You didn't see anyone with under almost 100. Like, you've seen only a couple people made it to top 20 with under 10K followers. I mean, it's insane. And the rest had like over 100,000 followers on platforms. It's just insane the way they chose it. I think they should have given more people with less of a following count like me and other people that I know that participated more of a chance and viewed, because I guarantee you they didn't even see our video. They said 200,000 people submitted videos on the first wave. With 200,000 people, you took 3 weeks to announce who the winners were. In those 3 weeks, you should have had time to go through all 200 plus thousand videos. Don't get me wrong, each video was to a time limit of 9 or 10 minutes. And if you went over 10 minutes, they probably just said, screw it. So, because that just means that you had no idea what you were doing. But as I'm saying this, it's all opinion based as gaining followers for FaZe. So, as my list goes on, you may be saying, oh, well, the most popular people were getting picked. Yes, it's because FaZe wants to get the most following out of the people they pick. Which is leading me to my choice at number 2 spot, being Absorber. I don't think he's going to go over Cuff Boys due to the more fact that they have more of a Absorber doesn't really have that of the skill-based gaming. He has more of a following for the little voice impressions and the funny videos he does and the challenges he does during his streams. Absorber isn't the type of person they're looking for the competitive gaming side. They're looking for him for vlogs, in real life videos, challenges, all that type of stuff. Which brings me to the number 1 spot, who I'm not really going to have too much to say because I haven't really followed the Cuff Boys at all throughout this whole thing. And, I mean, I shouldn't be picking them for number 1 if I haven't, but I am because I feel like even looking at their pages and everything that they posted for it, I feel like they have the best chance of getting pick number 1 and getting all that prize and everything, the 20,000, the car, the G Fuel sponsorship. I will give it to Cuff Boys. I think Cuff Boys have the Cuff Boys have the best chance to win this. Opinion based again. You guys may think something else. You may think this person deserves it. Now, I mean, looking at the ages, I mean, you got low 14. There's a Rody Rogan. He's 6 years old. I mean, he has no chance of making it. They're not going to put a 6-year-old who can't even go to the FaZe house, still going through school. They're not going to, he's in 1st grade. They're not going to let him. I mean, they may, very well may, so that they don't get all the backlash for picking all the most popular people, but I'm not saying they will. I mean, you got Milliam at 15. I mean, Xenon at 9. I mean, you got such young people going through, but they had no chance of getting picked. It's insane. Which leads me to Cuff Boys. They're 22. They can travel. They can come out and visit. They can do all the stuff FaZe wants them to do. Travel to tournaments. Everything without having the problem of having school, having this, having that to do. As they have done full-time Twitch, and I'm guessing all that stuff. They didn't really go to college, I'm guessing. But, Cuff Boys, I feel like have the best chance of getting number 1 spot. Now, I mean, I could be wrong, I don't really know, but, yeah, as I wrap up this video, I mean, that's about it that I have to say for Cuff Boys. Not really much more to say, but, hold on a second, I'm gonna show you guys something. Now, I mean, I'm not a PC gamer, as you guys know. I play on PlayStation, and I stream on my PlayStation, but I've been making some upgrades to my gaming setup as to wanting to go from a PS4 gamer to a PC gamer. I want to get a PC, start streaming on Twitch, all that stuff. So I made an upgrade today. I mean, this was a kind of early Christmas present, if you would say. But here, let me put it on here. Let me plug it in. I mean, it's not like anything special. It's not like, oh, it's got all these fancy RGBs or anything. But as you guys can tell, I got a new mouse, which was a complete upgrade from this last one I had. If you guys didn't know, I had the Naga Chroma from Razer. It was kind of like a hand-me-down mouse from my uncle, but I made an upgrade. So I have purchased the Haiti FaZe Red Honeycomb 61 grams G-Wolves. A very nice mouse, 62 grams. So it's from Haiti. Box, very nice. I mean, very nice. Back, G-Wolves. It's the G-Wolves Haiti. I got it in FaZe Red. I had the option between FaZe Red, I think black and white. So as you open up I mean, obviously I already opened it and have been using it for a while. But you get this little envelope on top, has all your stuff that you need. Like, I mean, you can't really tell it now, but this, like, there's a grip on there that didn't come on the mouse. You had to physically put it on the mouse. Very nice, gives you nice, like, grip on the side of your mouse so that you're not, like, when you do flick shots and stuff, it's not flying out of your hand. It came with some now this was questionable. I questioned them a lot on this choice to give us, but in the package, you got grips to put on your trigger, like, right here. You got grips to put on there, and I didn't understand what they were for. Like, who's gonna put grips on there where it's harder to click the button because you're gonna have to raise your finger up to click it? Why would you put grips on there? You're not doing nothing special where you need grips on it. Like, come on now. But, like, after you open the envelope, get all your packages out, read the thing that they give you. I mean, I haven't used all of them, but I mean, they come with little extra sliding buttons and stuff on the bottom. They come with blue ones that you put on the bottom. Gives it more of a, like, sliding. I didn't put them on, obviously. The Hades sticker that's on the bottom, that comes separate. You don't have to put it on, but it gives it more of a tracking, I guess. I mean, I don't really know the point of it. And then it comes in this nice little hard box right here. And you open it up, and obviously the mouse is in there. And then underneath, there's a little package that you get that is an extra cord, 2 extra hot wires, and like a couple of, I think that's it. It's just like an extra cord and a couple extra things that you would need in case the cord stops working, that you can replace it. But very nice, very nice. I like it. People were telling me to get the Glorious Model O, but for the money, this was $65. I very much think it was worth it. I don't really know how much the Glorious Model O is. I'm gonna look it up for you guys right now because I haven't really looked at it. So here, let me open it. The Glorious Model O will be $50, and it comes in a wired or wireless version that you can get. I think the wireless version is more money. Actually, no, take that back. It's not more money, I guess. But you get the choice between matte black and matte white, which honestly isn't bad. I was very much considering getting this, but I went with the Hades because it's more of a light mouse. It wasn't as, like, flashy, didn't have all those RGB lights, which, don't get me wrong, I very much like the RGB lights. But, I mean, it's literally the same exact mouse as this mouse right here, with, but this mouse has, like, extra features, so if you want to, like, have less of a press on the clicker, I guess you can change that, and it, like, reduces the amount of pressure you have to put on it. But yeah, that's about it. That's really all I wanted to show you. I mean, maybe eventually, if this video blows up and we can hit 200 subscribers off this video, maybe I'll do a giveaway and I'll give this away to one lucky subscriber. Let me plug this in real quick and show you guys. I mean, I don't really think I've ever really showed you guys this, but yes, let me plug it in. It's green, it's Razer, it's the Nagachroma. I mean, it has 12 buttons on the side. Very nice mouse. I would very highly recommend it for anyone that wants to spend like 25 to 30-ish bucks. That's how much they really retail for. I mean, me personally, I'd go with more Honeycomb if for only the 40 buck difference. It's very much worth it. It's going to be way lighter. It's not going to be as heavy duty as this one. That one's more of like I guess you would use for like video editing and stuff. This is more the like competitive gaming, so if you're into competitive gaming, this is more for you. But yeah, that's about it. Sorry for such the long video. I just turned off real quick. TV that I was using for kind of a light. This is more for like competitive gaming, like I said. Same with the Glorious Model O. But I mean, very nice. I very much like it. Would I recommend the Glorious Model O over this, the Hades? I don't know. I personally don't have any experience with the Model O, so I can't say, oh, this one's better than that one. But other than that, I think that both mouse are very nice. I don't really see a difference between, which one you should get. I'm not going to be the one to argue that. That is your choice depending on how much you want to spend. I bought this one because I very much like the color. I wasn't going for the flashy RGB lighting like most streamers will go for. But that's gonna wrap up the video for today. If you want more like stuff that like reviews on stuff, like I could review other stuff that I have that you guys really haven't seen on the channel, like this one-handed keyboard I have and stuff like that from Razer and other stuff, I can very well do that. Just let me know down in the comments, and there will be a description on this video. Please make sure you check that out. And if we hit the subscriber goal of before my birthday, which is 500 subscribers, I will be daily uploading the whole entire next year until my birthday. Or at least I will try to. That's about it. So I hope you guys have a great day, and I will like you to encourage you to, I would encourage you to share this with a friend if they are wondering on thoughts and opinions for who will make it into Phase 5. And also tell them to skip to the end if they just want to see a very good mouse, if they're looking for a mouse to buy for gaming. So tell them to skip to the last like 5 to 6 or so minutes for a review on a mouse. Without further ado, I'm going to end this here. But if you guys have any more questions, concerns, comment down below. I will link you guys a link to my Discord, and I will be messaging you guys back on Discord. Whatever you need, I can send you the link to my group on Discord, whatever you want. Maybe I'll link it down in the description too if I really feel like it. But you guys have to join in the first 2 days, so if you're like a week late, you have to comment down below saying like, hey, can I have the link for the Discord? And I'll tag you, and I'll like reply with a new link, but make sure you get it in the first 2 days because each Discord link only lasts for about 2 days. Tomorrow, I have made up my mind already. I know, short, I didn't really listen to comments or anything. But I am going to review my one-handed keyboard. Nothing real special, it's just a one-handed keyboard, nothing like the keyboard I want to get. So I will review that, and then like I'll review like headsets and stuff too, mics, everything. But without further ado, I know I've said this like 3 times now, I'm going to end it here. But share with a friend if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and hit that like button so that this video goes on more recommended pages. Thanks.